since 1951. This is The Legend. 105.3, 95.3, WDXE.
Folks, it's 8 o'clock and it's Thursday morning, which means it's the Quik Mart Hour.
It's the Quik Mart Hour.
With Keith and Kevin.
Wow.
Yes.
It is here again.
Yes. Man, it was so long to get
It's your
here.
show, big guy.
Hey, you're just looking at me like you got the next words to say. Well, if you're watching online or if you're listening, I'm glad you're here. And get a cup of coffee or whatever, and maybe some hot cocoa today. That'd be good on a good hot summer
Oh, my
day.
gosh. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's sort of cool outside, you know, when I walk in.
That's what I was saying earlier. I hope it will warm up and knock the chill off a little bit today.
I'm telling you, it
Man.
felt good when I come in.
Really?
Yeah.
They say he's one of them that likes the under the blanket wet and
Well,
on
you know,
fire
I
and all
always
that.
wear long sleeves. You
Well,
can
yeah, you do,
actually
I know.
stay cooler in long sleeves.
Well, I thought
Yeah.
that was because you covering up your tattoos and stuff.
Nah, yeah, I'm covering up my age spots
Sleeves.
is what it
Yes.
is.
I used to wear the long sleeves. And you're right. You can be very comfortable in long sleeves.
Yeah, with a T-shirt.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely. Try it, Kevin.
No.
You work in a place that you could definitely say, yes, it's cooler. Or no, it's not.
Right now. No, it's not.
Get you one of those thick denim shirts, too.
Yeah.
Won't quit wearing toboggan too.
Flannel
you-
Get
pajamas.
my body.
you- Get you a thick denim long
And I'll just
sleeve
light them on
shirt.
fire too.
There you go.
It'll be great.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, listen, tell us about Quik Mart because there's stuff going on there
I'm
all
telling you,
the time.
I have to do something.
All the time.
I have to do something before I get started.
Okay.
So Gene Smith was our winner last week. Gene, I forgot to leave your prize at the radio station.
Oh.
So come by today. It's here. And
I cannot believe it.
I know it. I got called into the other radio station. I'm not making up excuses, but my mind
It kinda sounds
was
like what
sort
you're
of,
doing.
you know, I got my day planned. When I leave here, I'm going to go pick up those cards, come back. And I spent like 25 minutes in the other radio station after.
Well, you was on there a while.
Yeah, and so I was already late for work, and I forgot all about going by the Quik Mart. So
I
I
hope they
apologize,
chewed-
Gene.
I
You know
hope
we
they
love you.
chewed you out for being late to work.
If you're listening, come by today. I'll have it here.
You'll have it today.
Yeah.
And we'll have another winner today.
Yeah, we'll have another winner today also.
What are we going to win?
$25.
$25
A
gift card?
Yeah, a gift card.
Quik Mart
for
gift card. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. So I don't know if you have saved on fuel lately, but
I
I
have.
did. I saved a quarter a gallon, and it saved me $5.
I thought I was going to brag. I got 20 cents. And
Oh, did you?
You got
And
25
I done
cents.
topped you on that.
Yeah, old Topper over here.
Well, I saved
Topper.
10 cents yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So
and I had a fill up too. It was like 30 something gallons
Yeah,
that I could do.
that's good.
So that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you know, not only are you getting a good grade of fuel, you're getting a discount on top of it. So,
Yeah.
so you can get it at Quik Mart every single day. So,
And not to mention great food.
yeah, I'm telling you, I'm starving right now.
That is
You know, since we quit weighing in, I've had so many biscuits.
the the snackage is there for you.
Oh, I love it. You know what is your go-to thing in the Quik Mart? If when you walk in there and you pick up one thing, what's your go-to thing? You have a go-to thing?
I'm usually getting a drink of some sort, and I've lately I've got those Diet Lipton teas.
Oh,
The
yeah.
green tea, the Diet Lipton
Yeah.
green tea. I've kind of got stuck on them lately because I've tried to come off of the Diet Sundrops,
Yeah.
which has been my go-to for years.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to kind of wean off of those things, and it's difficult because I love them.
So Diet Mountain Dew seems to be popular. Do you like Diet Mountain Dew?
I don't like it. Not as well as I
Yeah,
like the Sundrops.
I see.
It's so I mean I can drink it if I have to.
Yeah.
But given the choice, I like the Sundrops better. But I will say this: the Lipton Diet Tea has really taken up front with me. I like it.
Is it like a green tea or something?
It's a green tea. It's a real pale
Yeah.
drink, and it's a green tea drink. Yes.
Okay. I usually don't drink those things. What?
I'm much on the tea stuff. I don't. But I'm
But
I'm
you're
with him.
but
I'm
you're
a
an
Diet
energy
Sundrop.
drinker.
Well, not really.
You've been bringing those in.
Yeah, I have
And see,
been.
I haven't been big on those, although the last one you brought in here, what are those, Daniel, we've been getting?
Celsius or Alani's?
The Celsius.
Yeah.
We kind of like those.
Yeah. I had one the other day.
They're all right.
I'm telling you, they keep me up at night, so I can't drink them past 10 in the morning.
I have to get up.
But my go-to thing is a Mounds bar. I love Mounds. And,
Dr. Pepper.
ooh, I like that.
Dr. Pepper Zero's good also.
All right, I've never tried a Dr. Pepper Zero.
Joe Brewer sent that in for me.
All right, I'm going to try one.
Joe Brewer. And speaking of Zero, a Zero candy bar ain't bad either.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's John Huntley's favorite is a Zero.
They're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
It's got like a.
It's like chocolate, but not chocolate.
It's weird. It's like a reverse nougat flavor.
Yeah.
So
Listen, I was bragged on the other day
okay.
at the Dairy Queen.
All right, hang on. Should we guess what for?
Well, let me tell you.
All right.
I ordered a certain Blizzard.
Okay.
Okay. And of course, you can order them any way you want. I mean, they have the standard on the menu, but then you can tell them, if you want something different.
Really? I
just
didn't know that.
You can tell them anything you want in the thing.
Okay.
Okay. As long as they have it. So I ordered a certain kind of Blizzard with a certain combination.
Cheeseburger.
And no, it wasn't that. So when the lady hands it to me, they turn it upside down and give it to you. She hands it to me. She says, "That one's very creative."
Ooh. Oh wow, that is a compliment.
I was like, I must have hit one that nobody ever hit before.
Well, what was it?
Well, first of all, it was a banana split Blizzard.
I had never heard of that.
Just ask for a banana split Blizzard, but instead of chocolate syrup or the chocolate ice cream, ask them to put chocolate chips in it instead of just chocolate syrup. So it's a banana split with chocolate chips, and there I just told on myself for having one. But
that's okay. I'm thinking about going.
But she said that's very creative.
I like it.
And I'm like, hey, that's pretty good. I come up with one that probably not many people did.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. So that is pretty good. Well, what was I was going to say something. Oh, have you seen all the? We probably broke it here first. The AI deal.
Yes.
And so it's starting to grow. Since we mentioned it here, and it's starting to catch on in the tech world.
We invented it.
Yeah, we did. But
Al Gore invented that.
We invented AI here
Yeah,
at WDXE and Quik Mart.
Exactly, the Quik Mart hour. So, we'll take credit for that.
Yes.
But I don't know that I can take credit for the ramifications of it because I don't think I like where it's going, and so
It's like anything else. I mean, there's good and bad.
Well, you think about how things have evolved since humans have been on the earth. Mm-hmm. And when I watch these shows, like these ancient Egypt shows or these places over in China, and they've got these 4 or 8 ton rocks that are chiseled just exactly square and they're stacked up on each other.
Yeah.
And you think about some primitive culture that's thousands of years ago done that.
So you're thinking aliens?
No, well, maybe. And I saw today on Fox News that Donald Trump has a file on aliens. So I guess as president, he got this file on aliens.
Yeah,
and
I've seen that in movies.
He may be asked about that at tonight's.
Yeah. You think Joe will ask about that?
If I was Donald Trump and they asked me about aliens, I would say, well, just look at my opponent.
Oh my goodness, guys!
Nanu.
Y'all are going to stir up something.
I'm just kidding.
So
I'm just kidding.
But I think aliens would be a lot better topic than probably what's going to be talked about tonight. And I'm not going to watch the debate because I don't have live TV type things. So if I watch it, it'll have to be later on. So
well,
but
I bet you can find somewhere to watch.
I don't know.
You can listen to it on the radio.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's going to be broadcast.
I got Vacation Bible School tonight, so I can't.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
It's not high on my list.
Well, the news was saying they may ask him about the alien files tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
And so.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, but going back to AI, we think about how cultures evolve. I think we get lazier as time goes on.
Yeah, I can see.
So there's no way that we can even conceive how somebody stacked these big rocks upon each other, and then even in our current time, I have no doubt that I don't work as hard as my daddy worked, and my daddy didn't work as hard as his daddy worked. And we're moving into that. So now we don't have to walk anywhere anymore. We can get in a car and we can ride. But AI is going to make it where you don't have to think anymore. And we've made it to the point where we don't even have to think about it. And I got the questions for today, and I was just seeing how much AI played a role. And so I got on Google, and I've got AI enabled on my Google. And it knew that I was already looking for constitutional stuff. And I literally didn't have to type but the first 2 words of something I was searching for, and it came up. So, it's and if you're going to school and you need to write a essay on a subject you know nothing about, all you do is type it in and say, write me an essay.
I have heard that, yeah.
And it will do it for you.
Yeah, you just give it like certain points that you know about, and it'll make it.
And you can say, put it in my own words, put it in Kevin terms,
There you go.
and it would do it.
So I mean, how as a school, how do you know the difference between? I mean, like somebody like me, all of a sudden it's got a very, eloquent.
So
essay.
I think we're getting to
it's probably not me.
not in our lifetime, but I think we're getting to the point where college is going to be. I mean, you think about it. You go to college to learn things. You really don't have to go to college anymore. You just Google it.
Yeah. Mean Joe texted us.
All right. What does Mean Joe got?
He said AI ? We lost IQ.
Well, that's exactly right. As you gain AI, you lose
That's
IQ.
pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mean Joe's a pretty smart guy now.
Mean Joe is a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's well, don't let him know that we said that.
He still has some IQ.
So
He still has some IQ there.
So, I met somebody the other day, and they said, I met Mean Joe. And the very first words is like, he wasn't the way I pictured him. I had the same thought, He wasn't what I thought he looked like.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to be playing some games today. If you guys want to play some games, we're going to play, since this is the big trivia night and the presidential election is coming up and the debate is tonight. Did I say trivia was tonight?
Yeah,
So
well,
that-
it is, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mexican restaurant.
Yeah. I see you got everything planned out. Bible school,
Mexican restaurant. No, we're eating at church tonight, so I can't.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I can't.
They
eat
have a Mexican night?
Yeah, no, I don't know what they're having.
Oh, it's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah, had pizza last night.
Ooh.
But they had ham sandwiches all week, so I had a turkey sandwich. I had a turkey sandwich, and Monday they had fresh cut tomatoes. Jeff, they were
boy.
good.
There you go.
They were
Yeah,
really
we've
good.
been getting a
sandwich.
few fresh tomatoes lately.
Yes.
Woo, I like that time of year. So I don't know about you guys, but out your way, you should be able. The corn wasn't looking good, and I don't know if it's too
There's
late
been a few
now.
Amish folks that had corn already.
Really?
And we've
Yeah.
had some fresh ears of corn. Some of the early corn has made it in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm talking about the field corn that
Field corn,
needed
yeah.
some rain.
Yeah, it's looking bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some
In
of them turn a
places.
little yellow out our way.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I felt so bad for the farmers when I drove by. But, the debate is tonight, and if you got nothing better to do, I think I'd probably walk the dog during the debate. I don't know. I mean, how many people's vote does that sway?
Well, I got the same question. At this point,
Do you not
I
already know
don't
who
know
you're
if
going to vote
anybody.
for?
I can't imagine anybody hadn't already made up their mind.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? They're not even nominated by their things. They're already having a debate. This is the earliest debate they've ever had.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Think about it. They haven't even had the conventions yet. They haven't even officially. So,
I don't keep up with none of that. So, Kevin, you're on top of this, dude.
hey man, I listen to the news breaks. But I mean, this is the earliest presidential debate they've ever had. So, of course, some of the things are thinking, well, on the Democratic side, they're going to see how he does, and if he can't do it, when the convention comes
I
up,
don't believe that.
they'll put Michelle Obama in there,
I don't believe that.
or somebody else.
So, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
They could. You can do anything you want
it
to.
can be done. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's sequestered, and they're pumping him full of whatever, and he's all ready for tonight now.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on,
Well,
man.
I'm just going to say to watch it, you got to be pumped full of something.
Yeah,
So,
well, you might have to be.
be able to endure it.
If it's on the background while we eating or whatever, I guess it might.
I get too upset
it'd be
when stuff like
interesting.
that
I
goes
mean,
on.
you do.
Well, you're
do you
right.
throw stuff at the TV?
No, I don't throw stuff at TV. I'm like, good gravy, guys. Let's go.
That's a good saying. Good gravy.
Good
Yeah.
gravy.
Good
I
grief.
like that. So,
But anyway, that's my case.
in honor of all the things that's going on in the nation,
That's
we
right.
have to always remember the document that is the foundational to the nation that we live in. It's the Constitution of
And
the
that's what
United
our
States.
trivia is going to be over today.
That's what our trivia is going to be about.
I'm in trouble.
Constitutional trivia. We hadn't played
I am
poker in a
in
while,
trouble.
so we're going to play constitutional trivia poker.
The Constitution of the United States.
Jeff's got a copy of it.
And
And he's the kind of guy that walks around with a copy of the
I do.
Constitution.
I'm
Listen,
in
I
trouble.
do.
I'm telling you.
I do.
Look at how.
And if you violate his rights, he lets you know.
Declaration of Independence is in there too.
Yeah.
See, he knows all about
two separate
the
documents.
Constitution, and he's the reason why we have video today. He fixed the camera.
Have you ever
so he
read?
is so smart.
Have you ever? You probably have, Keith. But have you ever
Thanks,
read
Jeff.
the entire Declaration of Independence?
Declaration? No, probably yes. But it's been a long time. It's like fifth grade.
It's a quick turnaround.
I'm going to say yes in fifth grade because Miss Burns was good about that kind of stuff. Now, the Constitution, no, I have not.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't have it memorized.
I was going to ask you, you remember Barney Fife was trying to...
Oh, the preamble.
The preamble of the Constitution? In fact, I wrote it down today to see if you could quote it, Jeff. Do you think you can quote the preamble of the Constitution? Okay, so let's hear it.
I can.
I've got it right here.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, don't be looking at it.
That's the way I'm going to quote it.
Daniel, do you know it? Did you have to memorize it in school? Not yet?
Would you like me to read it?
Yes,
you read
no,
it?
you read it.
You read it.
No, because you got a better voice than I do.
I don't.
He's got a radio voice now.
You got a more
We the
constitutional
people of
voice.
the United States.
That needs to be more pronounced.
What?
We the people.
Okay, the Constitution of the United States. We the people.
That's
You got
much
that?
better.
That's me and you, bro.
That's right. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility,
Yes, and we haven't had it for a while.
provide for the common defense,
Yep.
promote the general welfare,
Yeah, say it.
and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our prosperity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. And you know, that is a declaration.
I like that.
Amen?
I like it.
Okay.
All right. Do we say the pledge now? I mean, we got to
Hang on
pledge
just a second.
allegiance.
Hang on just a second.
to the-
Hang, let me help
We
you.
got a flag in
hang
here.
On, hang on just a second. Hang on just a second.
He's got the pledge. Look here.
Dear God, please bless America and help my friends and me to do our very best and keep our country clean and free. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republics on which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Wow, that's
That
good.
better?
I like
That
that.
is good. And got it on the fly like that.
All right.
So who was it?
Well, I do that every morning.
Oh, okay.
I use that every morning. That is May when she was in kindergarten.
Really?
Oh, well.
She is 16 now, or will be in August. And that's a long time ago. So
Listen, Daniel, that's a long
I
time
recorded
ago.
her doing that when she was in kindergarten,
Awesome.
and I've used it every morning just
That's a
about
great-
since.
All right, so if you guys got your Constitution hats on today,
Oh, Lord.
we're going to be asking some general trivia questions about the
I hope it's
Constitution.
very general.
And listen, Daniel is going to be your lifeline today.
Daniel is a lifeline.
At any time, you can ask Daniel a lifeline. I have given Daniel permission to Google it, or he has a copy of the Constitution in front of him, and he can look it up. The problem is he's only got 10 seconds to respond.
Okie doke.
And his answer is final. So if,
right.
you ask him for a lifeline, his answer is final. The same rules apply to the game that we've been playing before. And I don't have you guys a copy because I don't have a copy without the answers on it.
We got to put that over there. Here.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah.
You,
All right.
Be careful not to touch it with your elbow.
Oh, yeah, because I'll stop
turn
there.
it off.
Keyboard will stop things.
They will stop things. All right. Does anybody want to cut the deck before we get started? And I've got a new deck of cards.
Who
and it
shuffled?
looks like I shuffled them.
You do it.
All right.
You want to cut?
I'll cut. All right, here we go.
You warp the cards.
Hey,
Yeah,
some
the cards
nice
are
looking
warped, I
cards
think.
here. Would you Skechers? You
Yeah,
bought
they're-
you got them
yeah,
with free
yeah.
from a pair of shoes?
That's exactly right. You get a pair of shoes, you get a set of deck of cards.
Man.
Now, we got to get players.
Oh, yeah, we need two qualifiers,
We
don't
need two qualifiers. Listen,
Need
if
two
we
qualifiers.
haven't played for you before, we'd like to have some
Yeah,
new
we'd like
ones.
to have some new qualifiers.
766-9393, and we will play for you. Get to pick who you want to play for you. Hey, good morning. How are you? Hello. Are you there?
Hello.
Hey, how are you this morning?
Okay.
And what is your name?
Brenda Moore.
Brenda.
Brenda.
Brenda Moore. And who would you like to play for you, Brenda?
Kevin.
Kevin, I figured.
Of course.
Kevin gets picked first every time. They know the show. And who have I got now on the phone?
Randy Week.
Randy?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Randy, let somebody else play. I played you too many times
You
already.
lose for Randy every week.
Yeah, you lost for Randy last week.
Listen, Listen, you've jinxed me. I lose every time you pick me.
Oh yeah, it's Randy's fault.
Don't blame the listeners.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I want to let somebody new in this morning, and we'll do one. Hey, good morning. How are you? Hello, hello. Are you there?
Hello.
Yes. Who am I talking to?
Frank Jones.
Well, Frank, guess what, Frank? I'm going to play for you.
Yeah, and Frank is. I've never heard him call in to
That's
play.
fine.
All right. We're going to get Frank Jones. I'm playing for Frank. Thank you, man.
Yeah, we've reached a new low
Hey,
in the
listen,
show.
you may win a $25 gift certificate. I'm feeling good now.
To Quik Mart. Yeah.
I'm feeling good. We've got our 2 qualifiers.
All right.
And we're going to see if we can give away or somebody can win here.
All right. So you guys know how to play the game. So,
That's right.
We drew numbers at the beginning of the show, and Kevin, you won the first draw, so you get to draw first. And
All right, here we go.
all right, what do you got? Tell people what you got. And
I
what number
have
it is.
the Ace of Diamonds with question number 40.
Question number 40. All
Oh,
right,
my
so
Lord.
all right, so something is different about this deck. The questions are just random, so that used to the aces used to be tough questions, so
Yeah.
they could be pretty easy now. So
it.
question number 40: how many amendments have been ratified by every state? How many amendments have been ratified by every state?
I'd like to call my lifeline.
Okay, Daniel. You're coming in on the very first question. How many amendments have been ratified by the first state? I mean, by every state.
By every state? Okay.
Yeah.
We're losing our cards.
Yeah, our cars they're slick.
I don't think this is going to happen.
But you got about 4 more seconds.
Oh my gosh, it's not loaded.
You got to make that.
5.
5 is incorrect.
Okay.
So the correct answer is 0. So
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
Well, I went too far off.
but it's that's sort of a trick
That
question.
was a trick question.
Yeah, because
So,
because let me tell you, the Bill of Rights was the states that were states at the time.
Right.
So we didn't have 50 states until the 40s or 50s or something like that. So Alaska and Hawaii have not ratified a lot of the amendments to
wow,
the
I didn't think about
Constitution.
that. Yeah, you're
And
right.
then the last 2 or 3 that have been since Hawaii and Alaska, have been, other states haven't. All
Do
ratified.
not states have their own constitutions?
States do have their own constitutions, but they have to. We're in the United States, so we fall under the Constitution of the United States.
That's
Part of
true.
the ratification process is once it's passed, the states have to ratify it to become law.
This is true.
Yep. All right. So
I have a 3 of hearts
All
with question number 16.
question number 16 says, from November 1788 until April of 1789, America did not have one of these.
88 to 89. Did not have
From November to April, about 6 months.
a president.
A president is a great answer because they didn't have one, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. They didn't have a government. We didn't have a government. That'd be the most productive time in American history.
And
So,
we,
in
did,
theory,
and we,
yeah,
and
it
we
was-
didn't have a president.
Well, we didn't, but
I think I ought to get a half a point for that one.
that's a great answer.
I have the 6 of clubs. Question number 32.
Question number 32 says this: How old must you be to run for senator?
Oh, for senator?
According to the Constitution, how old must you be to run for senator?
35.
Incorrect. It's 30.
Dadgummit, I was close. 5 again, I'm off.
I actually knew that one.
Did you? Okay.
You show off.
I just.
What question
Oh,
you
I
get?
got to do another one.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I have question number 35. These are cute cards, by the way.
Yeah, they're slick.
They're cute little cards.
Yeah, they're like beachy dog and cat
I
cards.
got a 9 of clubs with these little puppies on it. And a question number 35.
Okay. Which amendment which amendment protects the right to keep and bear arms?
Oh, the Second Amendment.
Second Amendment, correct. You get to keep that. Kevin, you could have got that one.
I got a point.
Woo! I got a joker.
Joker. Oh, you better get it right. Oh,
I
that's
get to
right.
steal a card.
Yeah, you get his
How
card.
many cards you got?
He ain't got but one, so you get to
I
take
can
away
steal
from
it.
him.
Wait a minute. I hadn't been keeping my cards.
You didn't got one right yet.
You just got one right just now. What'd you have?
I had
You had the cute one,
you
you
got
said.
the 9 and the,
You just
and the
had
16.
You just had the question about number 35. That's the one you get to
Okay.
keep.
Yeah, 35, and
I mean, Kevin gets
I
to
get to
take it.
keep this
Yeah.
one.
There you
I haven't
go.
been keeping the cards at all. Where do these come from?
That's
the
those are
discard.
Kevin's too. Those are discards.
Discards.
I'll keep them down here where you don't have to look at them.
And the bag can draw again, right?
Yeah.
I'm as confused as a termite. That
Good, good. Number
go.
20. Seven of hearts.
Number 20 says, besides English, which other language is used in the Constitution?
Besides English?
I know that one too.
You would know it.
I think I know it.
It's a.
Can I steal?
You got to give Kevin a chance.
Yeah, hold on.
A fighting chance.
Uh.
A lot of our language is based on it.
Yeah, and I can't think of it. Old English. I don't know.
That's a good guess.
Old English.
That's a great guess.
I'm guessing too. Is it Latin?
It is Latin, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, your turn.
I told you.
I knew you knew it. Told you I was going to be in trouble on this trivia.
I have a joker. No, a jack. I'm
jack,
sorry.
okay.
Look at that jack. It's 37.
Question number 37. Which amendment abolished slavery and involuntary servitude?
The 16th Amendment.
That's incorrect. It's the 13th Amendment.
13th. What's the 16th?
We might get to that in a minute.
Hey, yeah, what is the 16th?
Missed that.
31, 5 of clubs.
31. Question 31, Kevin.
Yes.
How long do you have to be a U.S. citizen in order to run for representative?
For representative? Oh. You can't.
It's spelled out in the Constitution.
You can't be one unless you was born here naturally.
No, that's incorrect.
I thought it was another one of the trick questions.
No, it's a straight up question.
Well, so it was a while ago.
What number
and
was that, 31?
And it was 0.
7 years. You have to be a U.S. citizen for 7 years
7
before you
years.
run for
7
representative.
years.
You knew that too, didn't you?
Nope. I did not know that.
What's your question?
Oh, we get another card. I have a king.
Ooh, a king.
King of diamonds. Question number 52.
That'd be a great one to keep, Jeff.
Question number 52.
Very last question.
Oh, that is-
Kevin, I'm not even
that
gonna
is the
ask.
last question.
I know it. I'm not even going to ask. I feel almost embarrassed.
Don't do that in case I don't know it. I'll be embarrassed.
If you don't know this, I'm really going to be embarrassed.
All right, what is it?
What's the first paragraph of the Constitution called?
The preamble.
I mean, we just read it.
Yay.
Oh, my goodness.
I got another point.
6 of hearts, 19.
So you think this is rigged towards Kevin, you know?
Oh, no, that's definitely
it
rigged towards
used to
Jeff
be.
today. Number 19.
All right, Kevin.
All right.
8 delegates to the convention, that's the Constitutional Convention, 8 delegates to the Constitutional Convention had also signed which other important document?
The 8 delegates.
8 delegates to the Constitutional Convention had previously signed another important document. I'll put it that way. What other important documents do you?
Oh, I don't know.
And we've already talked about it
was
today.
It was the final papers on the home loan for the White House and the closing.
That's pretty close.
Oh, you lied. Ain't even close.
It's the Declaration of Independence. Oh, man. So 8 of the folks that signed the Declaration
Man, we
of
were
Independence.
just talking about that this morning.
That's what I said.
I know.
You're not listening to me.
I know.
Jeff picked his card already. Yeah, this is another easy one. I'm going to.
I have an ace. It's number 1.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, Jeff, I'm not even going to ask it. Did you?
See?
No.
See? You're a bunch of cheaters. Yes, it's rigged towards me.
What are the first 10 amendments to the Constitution called?
The first 10
Yeah.
amendments to the Constitution called. Ooh. The first 10 amendments. I may be embarrassed here, bud.
You will be, yes.
Hang on, Daniel. What are the first 10? I'm throwing a lifeline. First 10 amendments. What are they called?
All right.
Bill of Rights.
That's correct. The Bill of
Bill of
Rights
Rights.
is correct.
It took me a minute.
All right,
4
Jeff.
spades, number 4.
Number 4. Who was the first person to
What?
sign
Go ahead.
the Constitution?
John Hancock.
And that's the reason I put this question in here, because I figured y'all would answer John Hancock. Incorrect.
Oh, well, you know me so well.
I know. I thought
Who was it?
George Washington.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I've learned something today
There you go, buddy.
that I hate this trivia game.
There you go.
Exactly.
Let's take just a moment to review the scores.
You know, Kevin, hey, there's still some jokers in the deck.
That's my only chance.
Take just a moment. How about this number 27?
Number 27.
Yes.
All right. So, you know, they didn't have typewriters back in the days or computers. So somebody actually wrote the Constitution. Who actually penned the Constitution as it was being created?
There were a couple of possibilities of that. Hamilton was a possibility, and Jefferson was a possibility.
Jefferson was not in the country when the Constitution was created.
Okay.
It was,
I don't think. I wasn't there. But
it was his secretary. She stayed behind and she done it for
I
him.
think Jefferson was like in France.
Okay.
Somebody might
I,
check us on that.
I'm, and this is a total guess. I'm going to guess Hamilton.
That's a great guess because he's very literate, but no.
And he's got to play.
It was a guy named Jacob Chalice.
I wouldn't have never known that. I wouldn't have known that.
You know how much he charged?
What did he charge?
$30.
$30.
Well,
Yeah.
he had lovely penmanship.
Which is, I forgot to put in.
It's a good thing they didn't have me to write it. I'll just tell you that.
Yeah, it'd been way more than $30. It's like,
If I wrote it, I wouldn't be able to read it.
Jeff's framing the Constitution of the United States, and he's going to jab the government already.
All right, got the 9 of hearts. 22.
Number 22. All right. Almost half of the signers of the Constitution were veterans of which war?
American Revolution.
That is correct.
Yeah, no, boy, that was a
that
good
is
one right
correct.
there.
Oh, you're in trouble now. I got a pair.
That was you lobbed one over that time.
You got that right.
What do you mean lobbed one over? Listen, Jeff's upset at that question. Got no reason to be upset.
That was an underhand pitch right there.
Thank goodness. I needed it.
Oh, me.
Hey, let's check out number 26.
Number 26. Name 2 of the freedoms granted by the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech and freedom of the press.
Exactly. That's 2 of the. And let me read the ones to you. The freedoms granted by the First Amendment are the freedom of speech, freedom of religion,
Yes.
freedom of the press, the right to peaceably assemble, and the right to petition the government.
Yes. All of that in the first one.
Yeah.
You know, I should have paid closer attention to the Schoolhouse Rock videos used to come on Saturday morning.
You should have.
Yeah.
Instead of that conjunction junction, sitting there dancing in the living room.
I'm just a bill up on
I'm just a
Capitol Hill. All right, I got number 44 for the 5 of diamonds.
The 5 of diamonds. We're going to have to find a different place to set those cards.
We need a flat.
I know. We'll put them up behind a remote.
Or you can put them. Yeah.
How about that?
The remote.
Boom.
The remote fall.
All right. So what number you got, Kevin?
44. 5 of
44.
diamonds. Here we go.
44 says this. Where can you view the Constitution today? Where can you view it? Did you know that you can see the Constitution today?
Yeah, it's in a movie and everything. It's a.
Hey, and the internet is not the answer. But so I mean,
But you could.
the Constitution
but
is
you're looking for
somewhere.
a physical place.
Yeah, it's there.
Library of Congress.
Library of Congress is an excellent guess.
That is a good guess.
but it's incorrect. Do you know what it is?
Smithsonian, I guess.
It's part of the Smithsonian.
Part of
It's
the Smithsonian.
the National Archives.
National Archives and the Smithsonian.
I knew it was something.
Yep.
I was going to say Smithsonian. We just had this question the other
We
day. Remember?
did.
Yeah,
And
in
somebody
National
said
Archives.
Smithsonian and
Question 13.
Oh,
Question
lucky
number 13. Which state has its name misspelled on the Constitution?
Ooh. Josh, I don't know.
There wasn't but 13 of them.
I'm going to say it's Massachusetts because nobody can spell that.
Actually, it's Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
It's, it only has one N on it. And,
Really?
Yeah,
and that was the capital at the time, wasn't it?
it was. And they were there.
And they was there.
I shouldn't say that because it's probably one of the questions. But
Oh, sorry. 10 of clubs, number 36.
number 36. Which amendment protects against unreasonable search and seizure?
The 5th.
That is incorrect.
Of course it is.
It's the Fourth Amendment.
I guess you knew that too, didn't you?
Yes.
This is supposed to be a learning program.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
we
learning
are.
all right.
We are educating
I'm
ourselves.
being educated myself already.
Well, it
Y'all
is.
not using your lifelines a lot.
Oh, I need to, don't I?
Hey, you know what we should do?
What?
We should take just a quick break
Okay.
and remind everybody that this hour is being brought to you by our friends at Quik Mart.
Yeah, and you know, right
It's the
now
Quik
they've
Mart
got hot and
hour.
fresh biscuits, and there's all kinds of stuff inside.
Now I
the
went
Quik
by
Mart
there in the
store.
morning, got me a chicken biscuit.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, it was good.
was it good?
Man.
Was it baked chicken or?
No, well, you know, it's
Or
I think
fried
it's
chicken.
fried.
Let me tell you what else too. If
I
you
like
get
baked
if you
chicken.
get a bacon biscuit, you don't just get a little bit of bacon. You get a,
You get some bacon.
You get some bacon.
That's the way it's supposed to be, ain't it?
That's right. Or a bologna and egg biscuit, fried bologna.
Hey, that sounds pretty
Let's
good.
don't forget about the fuel. You know, the Shell fuel is just top-rated fuel, and it's good
It
fuel.
is.
Absolutely good fuel.
Yes.
And it's good to be a member of Fuel Rewards and the Quik Club. So if you haven't
Yeah,
downloaded
if you
the
haven't
Quik
done
Club
that,
app,
it does pay off. I can tell you from personal experience that to take advantage of the points. and
can
the
I tell you what
rewards.
we're working on?
What are you working on?
So one of my projects, you know, I'm project manager there, and one of the
course you
projects
are.
I'm working on, and it's been in works for a long time before I got there, so I can't take credit for it. But Sally has been really digging deep into the online ordering. So if you got the Quik Club app, if you go to the App Store, the Apple App Store, or
Yeah.
to the Play Store on Samsung, you can download the Quik Club app.
I had forgotten about the online ordering.
Yeah. And so it's not in. We're still testing it right now, and but it's coming really soon.
But that's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. We got some tax things that's got to be ironed out, and a couple things. But other than that, we're moving on with it.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be. You'll get to order.
Order on your phone and
Yeah.
just walk in and pick it up.
Just walk in, pick it up, and walk it out.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Can you-
and then later on,
right now though, can you call one of the stores and order?
I'm sure. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just as a thought.
Especially if it's a big order, I bet they would appreciate that.
Yeah.
A little
And-
heads up.
Yeah, I mean, so you know, we're always looking at things to help our customers out, and part of that app, and it's not enabled right now. It's going to be enabled in the future. Is that you can mark on there, bring it to my car.
No way.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Have a car hop.
Have a car hop.
How about that?
Yeah.
Cool, Daddy.
All right, who got the next card? Thank you for bringing up Quik Mart.
Yeah.
it is Quik Mart.
I forgot who's next.
I think it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see this. How about number 42?
Number 42 says this. Oh goodness, how do you get all the easy ones?
They're all easy to him. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, in case the Constitution.
I'm telling you.
So they're all
I'm
easy
not.
for 'em.
I'm not a scholar.
He's a
in that.
genius.
The Constitution allows for how many senators from each state?
Oh, let me think about this for just a second. 2.
Bing, bing, bing. You got it right.
I got the two of diamonds.
Two of diamonds.
41.
Hey, listen.
41.
Too dang many. That's how many.
Oh, Kevin, you're going to hate me.
I'm yeah.
With what color ink did Thomas Jefferson sign the Constitution?
Black? Of course not.
No, he did. Thomas Jefferson didn't sign the Constitution. So
There's no trick questions.
There's a trick.
There's no trick questions. They're all straight up.
And that was meant for Jeff.
Yeah,
That was
whatever.
meant for Jeff,
whatever.
and you got it.
Whatever.
Hey, listen. I think
You and
we-
Jeff talked about this and rigged this
No.
up. I see how this is. Constitution.
I think one more time we ought to review the score.
Oh man, that's funny.
What you got over there? Like a royal flush now?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you know, you can only
I doubt
have
it.
5 cards in your hand. So if you got more than 5, you got to start discarding.
Oh, here.
No, that's the ones you hadn't play with, is it?
No, I'm discarding those.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, I thought he had like 10
I had a
cards over
discard.
there.
I've been discarding. It
All
just
right, all
I
right.
got the two
Kevin,
sided
I'm
pile.
sorry the way these questions are going because you know I try to hang on. You just missed that one.
Oh,
didn't you?
I did, yeah. It's Jeff's turn. I'm
that's
sorry.
my turn.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, I don't get them cards. It rigged up deck here.
All right, Kevin would have had this question.
Number 30.
Number
See, look
30,
there.
if I hadn't have called it.
What's the U.S. Constitution called?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be something like that.
How long do you have to be a U.S. citizen to run for senator? We already had the representative.
10 years.
No, that's close. It's 9 years. 7 for representative, 9 for senator.
8 of hearts, 21.
Number 21. Kevin, I hope it's a good question for you. Who was known as the sage of the Constitutional Convention?
Ooh. The sage of the Constitutional Convention.
Oh, say.
What is that? What does that mean? Did they bring the flavor to the floor or what? I meant to look that up. Is the sage a term of somebody that conducts
Daniel, look
of
up the term sage and what does somebody mean if they're called a sage?
You know, like in
Lifeline?
Congress, they have
Of the
pages.
Constitution.
Yeah.
This your lifeline?
What?
No, it's my lifeline.
No, it's his
Go
one.
ahead.
No.
I just
Oh.
want to know.
Benjamin Franklin.
Boom!
I would have told you that.
He got it right.
Yeah, but he's my lifeline.
Yeah, that's right. You did get it. He's a lifeline.
Good job, Daniel.
But
So
but
what does
yes,
that mean? What does it mean to be the sage of the Constitution?
You know,
Look that up.
We have a Shoal Creek sage here.
We do, and it's James Allen Whitehead.
James Allen Whitehead.
Absolutely. I talked to him last week.
That's right.
It says
What is it?
it says he was also the mediator at the convention and often counseled, or I guess that we are here to consult, not to contend.
Boom.
I don't know the definition of a sage that has its use like that, but my guess is it's one who is very knowledgeable and wise.
Okay. That's probably
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
guess.
that would make
probably a
sense.
good guess.
Yeah. Be a-
All right, who's next?
Jeff.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
12. I've got a queen.
You got a 12. How many times does the word democracy appear in our Constitution?
0.
0 is correct.
How about that?
I didn't know that. You get to keep. Oh, well, you don't get to keep that if you don't want
I
it.
don't want it.
You're not keeping a queen?
No.
Here, I'll take it.
I got better hand than that.
Oh, you're in trouble, Kevin.
Queen of Clubs, 38.
Number 38. The question is, which amendment prohibited the manufacturing and sale of alcohol? Remember, that was a big deal.
Which amendment? Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
that's
they overturned it.
that's going to
Yeah,
be
you're exactly right about that, Kevin.
Yeah. The 16th.
going to be later.
Oh, no, but you're close. It was the 18th.
18th.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's going to be one of the latter ones.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I got to do it again. It's my turn.
Oh, yeah. You got to do it again.
7. It's 8:47.
Yeah, we got some time.
All right. It is. I'm going to have number 7. I got a 7 of
Number
clubs.
7.
Number 7.
Which document did the Constitution replace?
Which document did
Yep.
the Constitution replace?
In fact, they were there to rewrite it. That was the goal of the Constitutional Convention.
It replaced.
Yep. It replaced a document.
Daniel, I need a lifeline, buddy. What document did the Constitution replace? What document did the Constitution replace?
There's nothing worse than cold coffee.
I'm sorry. You want us to warm that up?
We're
for you?
we're looking at it. We're looking.
You're looking
that.
at-
Articles of the Confederation.
Do I
That
get
is
it?
correct.
I'll use my lifeline, buddy.
That is correct. So the United States operated under the Articles of Confederation until the Constitution was drafted and
That's
Ratified.
something I didn't know. Now, I knew about the articles, but
got
I
a
didn't know
joker.
that were
I've never read them. I would like to go back and compare and see you know, what
articles of the
difference is.
Confederation. How
Yep.
about that?
Okay, who's next?
Joker.
Kevin. Oh, you got a joker. Hold your hand up here, Jeff. Hold
No.
hand. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Hold your hand up here. He gets to pull one
Hang
out.
on just a second. Take that one.
That's yours.
You should have kept the queen.
Here we go.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, no. Let's
Rules
say
of the game. Oh, he draws out an ace. Oh, my goodness. Did you? I hope you didn't have a pair of aces over here, Jeff.
That
the
ain't
10 of
right.
diamonds, 49.
It's the way the game rolls, brother.
Heck,
Hope I busted up that royal flush.
Number 49 is the question. right?
Yes.
And what's that, a 10?
10 of diamonds.
All right, 49. What is according to the Constitution, what is the maximum number of years a person can be president?
8.
Incorrect.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you know?
the maximum number of years you can be president.
I know what that is without Googling.
I do it. Say it.
4.
No, no.
Oh.
I believe it's 12,
Incorrect. It's 10.
10 years.
How do you get 10?
So you could be moved from the presidential succession line. You can be moved up for a maximum of 2 years without it being
That's right.
considered. So you can serve 2 years being unelected, and you can be elected for 2 terms.
Oh, I see. Like if you was vice president and you got moved up to president.
That's right. But if you were vice president and moved to president for 3 years, you can only run for 1 term after that.
Yeah.
So
Well.
Brad Slater.
Hey, Brad.
hey, there's Brad. I need to talk to him. No, I'm kidding. Brad may have some answers for us.
You put live on there.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, Daniel, text him. Tell him I call him after 9 o'clock.
Tell him we're in the middle of trivia,
Tell him after he loses this trivia game.
constitutional trivia.
I am on question number 6.
Well, didn't you just
6
answer
o'clock.
that one?
Did I? I just pulled it off of here.
What question did you have? Who just had that last question?
I had 49.
He had the last question.
Oh, how many years can you serve?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm already getting mixed up. Okay, go, Jeff.
It's number 6.
It's your turn. Number 6.
Yes.
Who wrote the Bill of Rights and introduced them?
Who wrote the Bill of Rights and introduced them?
You can use your lifeline.
Who wrote the bill? Yeah, but I want to guess anyway.
Okay, go ahead and guess.
Jefferson.
No, Jefferson was not in the country.
He's always out of the country.
He's always gone.
Well, okay, now I'll use my lifeline.
Did you know?
Who wrote?
James Madison.
James Madison, absolutely.
Okay, all right. I won't take a point there, but
Did you know that several states didn't vote for because the original Constitution didn't have a Bill of Rights, and there was a huge argument in the Constitutional Convention.
well, they had a huge argument about a lot of things.
I'm
think
sure
so.
they did.
Yeah,
They stepped on each other's feet.
that was
There's
a great.
picture that
those
shows
were
them
great
stepping on each
men
other's
doing
feet.
what they had to do. They verbally and intellectually they slugged it out.
So, can you imagine getting a group of men together in the United States today and say, "Okay, guys, let's get into a room
Oh,
and
my
let's
goodness.
form a document that a nation can thrive on for however long." You know
I'll make a bold statement.
what?
You could take the whole lot of Washington up there and intellectually not find one that would compare to most of the men that were originally.
I would agree. I would agree. And George Washington is a good example of that. You
Yeah,
know,
you
he
wouldn't-
was so humble.
Yeah. And I'm talking about the whole lot of them,
Yeah.
either side.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
I got 2 of hearts, number 15.
Number 15, Kevin says, move on. How many days did it take to frame the Constitution? Now, they didn't put it in an actual frame and hang it on the wall, but I guess that means to come up with the idea and to write it and all this kind of stuff. How many days? It took a certain amount of days.
30.
30 is incorrect. You should have called your lifeline.
Oh.
How many was it, Daniel?
100.
100 days
Oh,
is
my
correct.
goodness. Really? Yeah, I should have called.
I was going to guess 90.
Well, you've been close.
That'd have been close.
All right. What question you got?
We got to get a
You
question.
fall asleep over there on me.
Number 17.
Number 17. Who was called the expounder of the Constitution?
The expounder.
And I don't even know what that means either.
The
How do you
expounder.
expound something?
The expounder of the Constitution.
That would be a good word of the day.
Expounder.
Expound on
The cardinal
Well,
expounder.
you know how to, when you preach, you expound on the scriptures.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yeah. When you, it's
So wake up!
it's when you read something and then tell everybody what it means.
So who was it?
Okay.
But who was it? Who was it, Daniel? I'm a little lifeline. Who was the expounder of the Constitution?
Daniel Webster.
Webster.
Yeah.
Would have been perfect.
He did a good job.
He did a good job
He knows
because
all
he
about
knew
them
words.
Yeah, and he was in the country.
Webster.
Y'all, your lifelines are really coming in handy here.
Yeah, that was a
2
good one right
The
there.
2 of spades, 2.
Number 2. What are the 3 branches of government created by the Constitution?
Oh,
It-
Hush up over there. I need my lifeline.
you don't need your lifeline
Yes, I
for
do
that.
too. I can't remember. I can't sing the song fast enough.
Ask the question again.
okay,
He
number
needs to think about that.
What are the 3 branches of government created by the Constitution?
Well, don't look at me like that. I'm still drawing a blank. I
You'll know. You'll
I
know
can
as
see
soon
the
as
little cartoon, the little
Yeah,
three,
I can
three
see
branch.
it. You mean sing it to you?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know the song.
Are you using your lifeline?
Yeah.
Okay, tell him, Daniel.
Legislative, executive, and judicial.
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 Or-
That's it. So you got the president, you got the Congress, and you got the courts.
Yes.
So, all right, who's got the next question?
Oh, I keep forgetting to draw my questions.
I
Number
keep forgetting
28.
I'm not in love anymore.
Number 28.
Number 28.
Yes.
What was the population of the United States when the Constitution was signed?
Ooh, Lord.
You need an exact number?
Population of the United States. Oh. Hang on just a second. Ask that question. Is this a trick question?
No, this is a real question.
Okay. So there's a number.
Don't listen.
There is a number, yeah.
No.
And it's a round number. I mean, it's not like to the nth person. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Ask the question again.
What was the population of the United States when the Constitution was signed?
When the Constitution was signed. I don't know. Lifeline.
4 million.
4 million is correct.
There you go.
Jeff,
4
what?
million. I would have never guessed that.
See, I was wrong because he said it was a round number. So I thought
I
it was
would've
a
never
trick
guessed
question. It's probably 0 because he said it's a round number and all that.
I know you guys are. I don't mean to.
I
have
don't
any of
trust
these
you for
trick
nothing.
questions.
What are you talking about? You trick question. Eight of spades, number 8.
Number 8. Who was the oldest person to sign the Constitution? Who was the oldest person to sign the Constitution? We've already talked about him today. He had a kite with a key.
Benjamin Franklin.
Ben Franklin is correct.
Now that was a lob.
What?
That was a lob over there now. Oh, my
man.
gosh.
So you know how old he was?
When he signed the Constitution?
Yep.
No, I don't.
81.
81. 81.
You said Benjamin Franklin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got
So he's
I think
double
we did,
checking
didn't
you.
we?
Yeah.
How about number 29?
Number 29. It's a very easy question. How long do you have to be a U.S. citizen in order to run for president?
I know that one.
What is it?
You have to be born here in the United States, so your life.
Okay, so you're half wrong, half right.
Okay.
You have to be a what number was that?
29.
Okay, you have to be a natural born.
You have to be a natural born citizen.
Yeah, so you can be
And
in the
you have-
military and be born on a base, and you're considered a natural born
Yes.
citizen of the United States. So you can be born outside of the United States and still be qualified for president.
Yes.
So is that how Obama done it?
No, he was born in Kenya. And I'm just kidding. His birth certificate says Hawaii.
We have got about 2 minutes.
All right, so we
need to wrap
Is
it
there
up.
who had the first question? Kevin, you did?
I did.
Or Jeff, was that your
That
question?
was my question.
All
And I
right.
got it.
All right, you got the what?
The answer.
What was it?
You have to be a natural born citizen.
I said you were half right, half wrong. So yeah, I'll give it to you.
So you tear the card in half.
All right, Kevin, you get the last question.
The Jack of Spades, 11.
Number 11.
Like it's
Okay,
going
here
right.
we go. Who was the only person who needed help signing the Constitution?
Ooh.
Needed help?
Yep. He couldn't sign it on his own.
Was it the oldest one?
It is the oldest one.
Benjamin Franklin?
It was Ben Franklin. That's
How
correct.
many Ben Franklins are you going to get, buddy?
All right, so there's the game. Let's look at our poker hand. Look, last time I had to leave here because I had to leave here and go and look something up online. Both of you guys had full houses last time, but it is the full house with the highest 3 of a kind that wins the hand.
Right.
Okie dokie.
So I didn't know that. I had to look that up. All right, so you guys make your best poker hand. We're going to come up with a winner. Oh, my goodness. You got Trip Kings over there?
I got Trip Kings.
All right, I got 2 pair, 8s and
Trip
9s.
Kings beat 2 pairs all day
So,
long.
so not only did I win the card hand, but let's review the score again one more time.
You had a lot of lifelines over here. Daniel helped you out a whole lot.
Yeah,
Well, he helped me too.
He did, but
Anyway.
Jeff
So
Moore.
listen, that means that Frank Jones.
Frank Jones.
Frank Jones is our $25 gift
I'm sorry,
certificate.
Brent.
Frank, don't jump out of the recliner and run up here right yet.
I
because I know-
finally actually won one. Finally.
No, you've been winning, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's playing it off like he does.
All right.
Man.
Frank Jones, Keith is writing it down,
Yep.
and eventually you'll have a $25 gift.
Yeah. Hopefully today, if my
And
mind
don't
doesn't go
forget,
somewhere
don't
else.
forget the one you forgot.
Gene Smith.
Gene
yeah.
Smith will have one here too. All that.
Gene, we know you. We love you. Know we love you, and wouldn't forget about you for nothing. I apologize for that.
It's been the Quick Mart Hour with Keith and Kevin, and we've had more fun than human beings ought to be allowed
Have
to
y'all
have.
learned anything about the Constitution?
Listen, this is all. This is all of the entertainment allowed by law and the Constitution.
That's exactly right.
What's the Constitution?
Everything that we've said here today is protected by the Constitution of the United States of America.
That's right. The views and opinions heard on this program are not necessarily those of the management of this station, but they ought to be. Reckon
Guys,
so?
it's 9 o'clock and it's time for me to go to Quik Mart.
Hey, we got to get out of here and go do the real job.
Yep.
Hey, find somebody you like today, give them a hug, tell somebody you love them, and hope somebody tells
The
you.
Bible says it's
blessed.
easy to do that for people that you like.
That's
So
right.
I would say find somebody you don't know and give them a hug.
Be careful doing that,
Yeah, that's
buddy.
what I'm thinking. I run up and
You
start
might wanna
hugging
be
people.
careful. But
You might get shot or something. Or arrested.
Listen, I know we're over time. We got to tell you a quick knock-knock joke.
all right.
All right.
I saw this on the video, but I can't do it. But he wanted to know if have you heard the Nazi knock-knock joke?
No, I haven't.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Well, in the joke, you actually slap them when they say, "Who's there?" Like that, and you go, "I will ask the questions."
I will ask the questions.
Goodbye, guys.
See ya.
Presidential debate simulcast on Fox or listen on foxnewsradio.com. Inflation and a slowing economy could be issues tonight. This morning, first quarter GDP growth was revised slightly higher, 1.4%. Illegal immigration could also be an issue. Former President Trump may bring up a murder case in Texas, where there's a funeral today for 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungary.
Less than 2 weeks after authorities found her strangled to death, her body thrown into a shallow river. And prosecutors say at the hands of 2 illegal migrants from Venezuela. Investigators say at the time of their arrest, one of those migrants had bite marks and scratches on his arms, and that indicates that Jocelyn fought back.
Fox's Nate Foy in Houston. America's listening to Fox News.